How I knew he didn't like me, part three. I'm part two. Maybe there might be a part three. So he has not been consistently seeing the children, right? According to our agreement. And this is why I say post-divorce abuse is real, and using the court system constantly, not being consistent, um, just playing crazy mind games. And they might, clearly your intuition knows they don't like you, and that's where you are. But then they don't like their kids either. They just pretend because they don't care how their kids suffer or struggle, or how their kids, doing in school, how their kids are thriving or not thriving, if they're sleeping well, they're eating well, they're dressed well, all of it. They don't care. Okay? They don't care. You gotta know that. You gotta accept that. Don't be like, oh, he doesn't like you and he likes his kids. No, he doesn't like you. He doesn't like his kids. Because many times they look like you and they look like him too. Anyways, has not been consistent, been months. It's been slowly, like it goes to months before he sees his kids. But I'm not the kind of woman that's gonna be like, don't come and see your kids, or if you come and you wanting to see them, you can see them. You can see them. I'll just pray. I'll put the Apple AirTags. I'll track. I'll make sure I'm having all kinds of security in place to make sure my babies come home to me safely. Like, trust me, there's no overnighters, but you can see your kids. I'm not gonna be taking away that right from you, of course. Do you? The kids still need you, but that's the frequency of which you want to see them. Fine, okay. I'm not gonna fight you on that. So, hasn't seen kids in months, and then all of a sudden texts coming in saying he want to see the kids. Like, fine, hey, let me know time, date, and be ready for you. And then he goes on to say, just so you know, um, in a relationship now, and I'm having triplets. All right, and you're in contempt of court. You're not seeing the kids the way you're supposed to. This man agreed to see his kids once a month. Not even once a weekend, once a month. Even that is falling to the wayside. All kinds of mess. Was taking control of the finances in my culture. It's a thing where you're like, okay, hey, it's my husband. I respect him. He's in charge of the finances. I let that be for years, and that's my bad. And the things that I learned now compared to before, God bless my soul, but I'm learning so much and healing, and I like to share it. I'm to find out he hasn't been paying car notes, hasn't been paying the mortgage, all types of mess that I'm now trying to get everything in my name, reconstruct. Whatever it will look like, I know that I'll move forward. So long as I have breath and I'm good and my kids are good, we'll be fine. You have a new relationship. I don't what relationship. You don't need to tell. And proceed to tell me, and I'll be inviting you to the outdoor, like the ceremony, the christening, whatever. If you're my culture, it's called the outdooring ceremony. No, I don't need to know that. I'm like, just take care of your kids. I don't need to know that. You don't need to send me an invitation. This is not laughing. And then he proceeded to put laughing emoji. And he proceeded to tell me I need to take care of my mental health. Proceeded to tell me how he had hired a psych nurse practitioner, and was encouraging me that he will book an appointment for me to see that nurse practitioner for this guy owns companies. Like, he for an evaluation for my mental health, and maybe possibly having me on medication. I know, like, this is the games he played all through our marriage, and this is why we are. And thank God that I'm in this space of mental health, because I'll probably be on one-on-one watch in the psychiatric unit. But I thank God for that, and thank God for grace. When I say I love this man, I love this. One of my people told me one time, they're like, Gina, you love this man more than you love. And that was my fault. I put so much energy, effort into him, into the marriage to make it work, to build some type of a legacy. How he started with me was completely 360 degrees completely different from who the man that approached me. I was like, oh my God, this man is a man of God. He's solid. He's hardworking, complete opposite for who my dad was. And this stuff I wish my parents, my mom had taught me that, hey, hindsight 2020, I'm learning anyway. I'm passing that along here. Even if one person learns it, if my child learns it, if somebody learns it. But beware when you're in such relationships and the red flags are developing, don't pretend. Bye.